Hi everyone, Carol here from Calling Back the Ancestors. So, this week, all about trust and how to regain trust if you feel that you may have lost it over the years, over the course of your lifetime, whether or not you just generally feel untrusting of other people. This activation will help settle and relieve some feelings of feeling like that. Now, everything within your system did not start with you. Everything started way back in your ancestral family tree. If you had many ancestors that were betrayed and lost trust, then they will have passed those feelings down to you. So today, first clearing of the week. We will be settling and clearing ancestors that did have these types of lives where they were betrayed, let down by the people closest to them. So, if you haven't had a session with me before, go and grab yourself a drink. I have a hot peppermint tea here, but you can grab yourself a glass of water, a coffee, whatever you like. When I say, and I drink to the ancestors, I will be taking a sip of my drink. That is when you need to take a sip of your drink. Otherwise, all you need to do is listen somewhere where you can be undisturbed for maybe 10 to 15 minutes. All right. You don't have to be meditating. You don't have to be in a meditative state. You can take this whole thing out with you, go for a walk in a park with a drink, with your headset, and just tune in and listen and take the drink when I say so. Perfectly fine. You may or may not have any reactions to this. You may have some interesting dreams tonight. Some people feel quite elevated afterwards. Some people, nothing at all. It will play out through your system over the next few weeks, and there will be a difference in how you feel. All right, so let's start. So I am going to assume you've got your phone switched off, do not disturb on the door, or you've gone outside, and I'm going to begin. Through the process, I'll have my eyes closed. It's entirely up to you what you choose to do. So, taking a few deep breaths in and out, and arriving here in this place, in this time, your feet firmly placed on the floor, hands gently resting on your lap. And I ask you to visualize coming down around you from above, a golden shaped pyramid that is going to form around you, and with the points moving directly straight down into the earth below. Sitting within this pyramid, you are safe and secure. Take another breath deep in and out. I call upon my ancestors as blood calls blood. I call back the ones in my line that suffered from being betrayed, that suffered pain and loss from those around them, that betrayed them, that let them down. Calling upon the ancestors of mine from the 17th, 18th, 19th, 20th century. As blood calls blood, I call you back here now to receive the love, blessings, and thanks from all those that came after you. Calling to the grandmothers, the grandfathers, the fathers, the mothers, the sons, the daughters, the girls, the boys, the aunts, the uncles, the nieces, the nephews, calling back all in the line of the 17th, 18th, 19th, 20th century, calling you back here now so that me, your descendant, and all the ones that came after you can turn towards you, say thank you to you for your presence and your life in the world, and for you now to receive the divine love and understanding as it now flows through the golden pyramid, through the lines, through the centuries and centuries of the existence and ties that bind us. And as that knowledge and wisdom flows down towards you now, you are now aware of the reasons why you lived that life. And me, your ancestor, says thank you, and I drink to you. Calling back further and further through the centuries as blood calls blood, calling back the ancestors of mine that suffered from betrayal and lost trust in the world, lost trust in their family and friends. Calling you back here now in the 14th, 15th, 16th, 17th centuries. Calling you back here now for you to receive divine love and blessings from the whole universe. And calling you back here now so that you receive our blessings from all of the ones that came after you. Calling for all the ancestors and descendants to turn towards you now and say thank you, to nod their acknowledgement of your life, their acknowledgement of your pain and suffering, and to say thank you to you. And now I ask that the golden pyramid structure now shows you the way, shows you that the reason you lived your life was exactly how it was supposed to be. And as the divine love flows down through the centuries, through the weave of the life and the family tree that exists, I say thank you and I drink to you. Calling back further and further through the centuries to the 10th, 11th, 12th, 13th centuries. Calling back to all those in my ancestral line that suffered from betrayal and lack of trust. Calling those whose family let them down, whose partner let them down, whose community and village abandoned them, let them down. As blood calls blood, I call you back here now to receive the love and blessings of all those that have come after you. Calling you back here, grandmothers, grandfathers, my aunties, my uncles, my great-great-grandfathers, my great-great-grandmothers. I am calling you back here now for you to receive the love and blessings you desire and the love and blessings you deserve. And as you are here now, you are now receiving the divine understanding that your life was lived exactly as it was supposed to be. And I call you back here now to receive that love. And me, your ancestor, your descendant, says thank you. And I drink to you. Calling you back further and further through the centuries, through the years, to the 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, and 9th century, calling back to my grandmothers, my grandfathers, my aunties, my uncles, all those that came before me, all those so many centuries ago when life was lived in such a different way. Calling you back here now for you to receive love and blessings from all the line. Calling you back here now for you to receive the divine understanding of why your life was lived in this painful way. Calling you back here now to receive the thanks from all those that came after you. And asking all those that came after you to nod, to see you, to know you, to say thank you to you. With the love and understanding, me, your ancestor, says thank you, and I drink to you. Reaching back further and further through the centuries of living, calling back to the 1st, 2nd, 3rd, and 4th centuries, calling back to times long gone, communities long gone, ways of living long since disappeared, calling back through the binds of ancestral ties and the weave of the family tree, calling back as blood calls blood, calling back all the ancestors of mine that suffered from being betrayed, being lied to, being abandoned, calling those my grandmothers, my grandfathers, my aunties and my uncles of so long ago, calling you back here now so that me, a descendant, can say thank you to you. And I ask that all the descendants that came after turn towards you and say thank you. bow their head and say, we see you, we know you. And asking now that the divine understanding of why you lived your life in such a painful way now be given to you. Now the wisdom be given to you. The knowledge be given to you. And I say thank you, and I drink to you. And as I sit here in this 21st century room, for the last time, I ask that all the ancestors in my family tree that suffered betrayal, suffered from lack of trust, that lived a life in this painful manner, I ask that all of them are now receiving the divine understanding and love, that their life was lived exactly as it was supposed to be. And I say thank you, and I drink to all of you. And as I return to this space, to this time, to this room, to this place, I can open my eyes. Well, I hope that you were able to follow and feel some of that transmission of energy through the centuries. I did, and I hope that you did too. Join me tomorrow for more work on trusts. Bye for now.